let's be clear. I'll always be an advocate for people. My lips look dry as shit right there. I'll always be an advocate for people. I mean, especially of different colors. However, the last few jobs I've worked, they've shown me that there's a difference between how people feel with lighter and darker skin. Now, see, I've worked 3 jobs where we could say 3 Caucasian people done things that I know for a fact that a black person would have done, would have been fired on the spot, no questions asked. But I'll give y'all some examples. One job I worked, I had a coworker call in and tell the boss that he ain't had no reason to not come in. He just wasn't coming, and he didn't want to lie to him, just saying he wasn't coming. This gentleman got to work for another 6-7 months after calling in. No good reason, just because. Okay, cool. I had another coworker, and I was working at the pawn shop with that coworker. I had another coworker who was working at a furniture manufacturing store or warehouse. And when I tell y'all, this man would be late, this man would not do his job, this man verbally wouldn't even basically do what you told him to do, what you asked him to do. He got to keep his job for a while. But I've seen several of my coworkers that were my color get terminated or fired for less. Yes, I am an advocate for people all over the world, for every color, for every ethnicity, race, whatever you want to classify yourself as. However, I'm a realist, and I live in the real world. And every day it's apparent that y'all want these differences because y'all know that y'all benefit from them. But to continue, I had another coworker that basically walked around his whole shift when we worked in like this little retail job. When I say done no work possible, and I mean they knew this, called in when he wanted to, worked the hours he wanted to. And this, when I tell you, he done it, got paid, and continues to do it. However, every black person I've seen or worked with has pretty much been fired for less. And like every job I've pretty much worked in my life, I've worked 3, 4, 5 years. But every time I see this shady shit, and it makes my stomach turn. Because I hear so often that black people are lazy or they just don't want to do anything. I believe we see that we get treated differently on the daily, and not just in society, but hell, even at the workplace. The things that are allowed by other cultures and ethnicity and races aren't accepted by us, black people, African Americans, whatever you want to describe yourself as. They will torment us for not doing our best or giving our all, but will praise others for the exact same thing. So it's not no hope in being no company man or woman if you're black. And if you're not over the company. The best thing for you to do is keep your head down, do your job. Don't take work home with you and don't bring home to work. Keep all that shit separated because you already got enough against you. And I understand. But at the same time, don't let that beat you. Don't let that be the reason that you give up. That's just your test. Because once you overcome this test, you're going to understand you're not even worried about that shit no more. And can't nothing break you or beat you. Just get your mind right. And every place that you, or every level that you get to, maintain until you get to the next one. Motion is motion. I don't care if it's an inch or a mile. Move. But also be fearless and understand what's going on. Because they want to break you down. They want you to feel less than. Don't give it to them. Persevere and keep going. We got this, people. We got this.